So hello, welcome back guys on my channel. So today my video topic is the Arknights Endfield official release special program, which is already happened like few hours ago. By the time this video is released, I guess it could be like more than 1 day or 2 days later that you will be watching this video. But one thing is for sure, they already added so many new things. I'm really excited for this Endfield. I already explained in my previous video where I was talking about the Endfield and also another new gacha, which is the 7 Deadly Sins Origins. I'm really hyped for these two gacha games because I guess these two are the most popular gacha game in this 2026, and 2026 is starting with a banger. And one thing is for sure, first and foremost thing is that they are already optimizing shown the audio and also some of the effects and also some of the other cutscenes from the story, because the beta testing players are already gave them a feedback about what is really happening into this game, especially when it comes to the character that you are playing or your main character. The audio effect does have some kind of a buzz effect. You don't even know what kind of enemy is approaching. Sometimes the effect is already gone, but they already fix it, so you will be know where the enemy is heading towards. Is it going to be your right side or left side? That's a really good improvement. And one thing is for sure, they also change the narratives of the cutscene. Most of the time you don't even think about that you are the one who is talking with the, or you can say the interaction between the another characters, so they are just changing the narration between the characters, which is actually a good thing. But mostly highly thing is that they are also changing some kind of optimization about the characters pack and also running towards the low end device. I have no idea is it going to be really helpful, because Wuthering Waves have some kind of really bad launch when it was released, because it was released in Unreal Engine 5, and you already know that how the Unreal Engine 5 can really messed up a popular game. And it is don't even matter how much the popular game it is, but if the game is not even optimized, then if the player cannot even play with their existing device, I guess this game won't be even popular as much as the Genshin and also other their whoever's games. Another thing is that they are already releasing like 3 characters, and these 3 characters are, you can say, they already provided a roadmap. And these 3 characters are, first one is a Leviathan, and second one is a Gilberta, and the third one is a Yononi Demos. So in here, Leviathan, which is the first one in our limited character, she is a fire kind of a AoE type of DPS. Most of the time she is even going to be a really main DPS and also fire DPS. The skill, the another things which they already mentioned is not even that complex that you have to know what they are trying to build up. But one thing is for sure, after watching this releasing special programs, I just realized they are just using the Genshin elemental system impact in here, and her main role is a totally a DPS role. And the second character, which is they already mentioned, which is the Gilberta. So I guess this character is a wind element character, and she is a support class character where she can even CC the enemies. But from the gameplay the developer showing to us in this live special program, it is actually really fascinating to see that they are really following the Genshin route, because from the Genshin release on their first character was the Venti, who is also an Archon, and from the Venti his ability was crowd control, or you can say the CC, where he can even crowd control of a certain enemy. It was small to medium, but when it comes to the big enemy, his crowd control does not even have any kind of effect. So after some kind of like a 1 or 3-4 patch, when the big enemies does have some kind of high priority into the end game floor, Venti does not even use there. So he just got the lower value after every patches, and he's not even that used after a while. So I guess after seeing her gameplay, most of the developer used her onto the small to medium enemy. I guess that's what's her the limitation about the crowd CC. And one thing is for sure, if she can even just do a crowd CC to the big enemy, I guess she is going to be a most broken character. And the third one, which is our the Vone, she is actually a sub DPS, or you can say an ice DPS character, but not actually role of a DPS, main DPS, just like the Leviathan. But one thing is for sure, most of the time when you are just playing with her, she can even used as a reduce the resistance of the enemy. I guess if the resistance is going to be ice or the all types of resistance, I have no idea, because I didn't even look up to the most, because Arknights Endfield is the most anticipated game from 2016 in my case, in my opinion. But I didn't even look up to deep enough to give you any kind of credible information that if she is going to be the most broken character or not. But by the information the developers which is showing her gameplay, she is actually really interesting character, especially when it comes to applying a freeze, because she is applying to the ice element to the enemy. And this game has a like a elemental reaction, just like the Genshin. By the applying freeze reaction towards the enemy, she also can even break towards their elemental resistance rate. She can even also provide a elemental resistance rate towards the enemy team. So I guess she is even good for the upcoming freeze character if they are going to release anything else beside than that. But there's actually interesting character. Beside than that, her gameplay is pretty much normal, just like the another one. She can even have a quick swap. But in here, in these types of game, most of the character will have on field into the game, where other games you have to swipe between the characters. The one character will have their time of only for one time, but other character will on into the like inventory system. So but in this game, all the character will be active into the field. So all you have to do, just the intro buff is the main thing where this game will be gated toward around. So that's the character segment part. They are also adding so many new maps, or also so many new cutscenes, so many new systems, and also the events, but which I'm not going to talk about. I'm going to talk about in my next topic, which is the rewards. And these rewards is the first one is a login rewards, or you can say the pre-registration reward, and the third one is the level up rewards. Because if you just meet a certain threshold when you're just going to rank up your characters or admins, because in here most of the games they are called rover, traveler, they are MC name, but in here they're called as admins. So if your admins level is up to the certain level, then you will get this kind of rewards on my screen. As you can see that, first of all, the pre-registration reward is a basic HH permit. This one is a standard character, and in this game you will also get a beginner banner, just like the other games, Honkai Star Rail, and also Wuthering Waves and Zenless Zone Zero and other gacha games. This beginner banner will give you a certain random 6-star. In here the highest rarity is the 6-star, and you don't have a selection that where you can select the character from it, just like the other games. But one thing is for sure, they are going to give you a Ardelia, which is also a 6-star character by the release of this game, and you don't have to do anything else. All you have to do is just open up the game and also claim this reward. They are going to also giving you a 12 character HH permit. This HH permit ticket is a limited banner character pool, and also they are giving you a audio bell, which is a 4000, but this 4000 audio bell you have to get through the rank up mission of your admins. Otherwise you cannot even get from the get go of when you're just completing the tutorial mission, and also when you're just going to the gacha system. And the second part, which is, as you can see that in here, is a firewall trace HH permit, and also second one is a messenger express HH permit, and third one is a spectral splendor HH permit. These three tickets are not even that of a good one, because this three ticket is not even a limited one, but this three ticket will have a users, and those users are for the dedicated towards banner. In this type of game, the other characters will come with a different types of banner, and these different types of banner will require this type of different type of tickets. So the universal tickets are this new Horizon 4X permit ticket. This new Horizon 4X permit ticket also be uses for the beginner banner. You don't have to use for the any other tickets. They are also providing some kind of a launch codes, and this launch code will give you a 2000 audio barrels. This is the similar to Genshin's Primo Gem and also the Crystal, whatever you say. But anyway, in this game, for a single pool you have to spend 500 audio bell, and for the 10 pool you have to spend like a 500. So which is actually really expensive, unless the game will give you a more audio bell from the weekly and also daily missions. In this game the weekly mission has also been there. That's the main thing. And other thing is that they are also giving you a free 6-star, which is the Ardelia, and also free 6-star of weapon choice box, just like the Wuthering Waves. But Wuthering Waves have a certain threshold where you have to have a 40 level to get this kind of things, but in this game I guess the level is much more lower than ever. Another thing is that when the game is launched, they will be giving you a 1500 audio bell, and with the audio bell of this launch codes, I guess you will be getting around 300-500, which is not even a 10 pool. If I just convert it into this game systems, it will be converted into 7 limited pools, and the pool that they are going to give you, which is the 12 permits pool, which is not even a day one pools. You have to log in like a 7 days or 10 days to get this 12 permits pool. So within those accumulated pool, it will be given around like a 20, good enough to reroll, but the reroll will be, you have to wait like a 10 days or 12 days. But in this case, if you want to reroll for the first time and also fast reroll, I guess you have to stand with these 7 pulls, and also the standard banner to get early any kind of 6-star according to the tier list, which they didn't even update in the Pridewin tier list. When the update, I'm going to make a video about it, and also updated about the game reroll system. So that's all for this video. I hope that you already enjoyed the live stream things, and I didn't even mention so many new things, but I didn't only mention what are the kind of rewards they are going to bring back to the game and also give us when the game is launched, because that's the main thing. If the rewards is not even that high when the game is launched, then what we are going to do with the event and also other things that they are already announced into their live stream. So rewards is the main thing, and also gacha system is the main thing, and that's totally universal for any kind of gacha gamers. I hope this game will be succeed, and that's all for it. Hope you like it. If you like, leave a like and also leave a comment any kind of regarding towards this kind of rewards. Do you think the rewards should be higher, or there are some kind of changes to be needed? And other than that, see you on the next video. Peace.